Good morning. Okay, so chemo yesterday. I feel great. Only reason I do is because there was no chemo yesterday. It turns out all I had to do was manipulate a little bit with these two doctors. They're so headstrong and so arrogant that they could not stand to hear that each of them thought the other was wrong. Okay, so who would have guessed? Well, I explained to Dr. Reed that Dr. Terry felt that the chemo approach was wrong, that their initial game plan of removing the bladder and then treating for what cancer was left with chemo was right. Turns out that Dr. Terry is on the medical board of directors at UAB. So he may actually have some pull to get me to UAB for my surgery, which would, in effect, it's a huge surgery. It's removing the entire bladder. Um, but since that is where the bulk of my tumor is, that is the best approach. You get rid of the whole thing, you get rid of the majority of the tumor, which also gives them the opportunity while they're already doing surgery to go in and clean up some other spots that they may find. So that's a good thing. It is a major surgery and there is risks involved. But with that said, it would also eliminate 9 months of chemotherapy just to end up in the same spot with still needing the surgery. So, um, so what happens is, I'm saying I'm wasting a week to see if I would have started the chemo yesterday, then the surgery was off the table. Once I start chemo, I can't do that. So we opted to wait the 1 week because Dr. Terry was going to UAB this week for a couple of days, and he was going to have some meetings and see if he can't get me in. Um, so waiting 1 week could have been good, could have been bad. If I don't get in, well, I wasted a week and I start chemo next Monday. If I get in, then I go to UAB next Monday and get in for my surgery. Um, but if I have my surgery, like I said before, that's eliminating 9 months of chemotherapy, of really rough stuff that you know that would have weakened me to the point where I may or may not make it to the surgery. So this is a good thing. I mean, I'd rather waste a week and take a chance on eliminating 9 months of chemotherapy. So I still don't know what to expect from chemo. From what I saw, we had an education class yesterday on the chemotherapy, and from what me and Stephanie saw, it's not. I don't want to say it's good. It's not too bad. I mean, they give you very good medications nowadays for nausea, and they have ways of helping your body cope with the chemotherapy a lot better than they used to. So we got to see what was actually going on, and the folks that were in there didn't seem too bad off. I mean, they were, they all have cancer, they're all taking chemo, so it's not a good thing. But they were all comfortable. They seem to be handling it well. Um, so my series of videos we could start off at UAB during my surgery, or next week it'll get back to we'll start seeing what actually happens in chemo from beginning to end. But so not much information, but what little bit I have is good. So wish me luck. This is a short video, short and sweet. Gotta go. Have things to do. I've got a week now to try and get some stuff together, make some things happen on the home front, so we don't go broke. But thank you all for watching, and watch for my next video, and I'll let you know what's going to happen as soon as I find out if I'm going to UAB or if I'm starting chemo. I'll let everybody know, either via Facebook or another video, which usually I do both. But well, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. You take care, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.